Your coding agent's default model just got exposed by its own maker's price sheet. The premium tier you always pick barely beats the cheap one anymore. Claude Opus 5 launched July 24th at $5 in, $25 out, per million tokens, the same price as the model it replaced. Put them side by side, and the math gets uncomfortable. Fable 5 costs exactly twice as much, for output most reviewers can't tell apart. On CursorBench 3.2, Opus 5 lands within 0.5% of Fable 5's peak score. 0.5%, that's the whole premium you're funding. So why does almost every IDE still default a brand new project to the expensive tier? Walk an actual sprint through it: draft, review, refactor, ship. 4 passes. Whichever tier you picked, the code that ships out the other end looks the same. Here's the audit that takes 2 minutes. Open your usage dashboard, sort by model instead of project, find the flagship line item, and ask what it actually won you. This is the same industry that sold you a $50 laptop stand for posture. Model snobbery sells the same way, confidence dressed up as quality. Zoom into any real invoice and the line items just keep scrolling: model name, token count, $, repeat. Most of them nobody ever reads twice. Zoom into one line and it says everything. $47 this month, on a model tier that beat the cheap one by less than a rounding error. And here's the part almost nobody catches. Fast mode exists too, double the speed, at double the price again. Stack that on top of the wrong default, and the bill doesn't just double, it compounds. None of this means the expensive tier is worthless. Some tasks genuinely need the extra headroom: architecture decisions, gnarly refactors, anything where being wrong is expensive. But most tasks aren't that. Most are the 4 passes from earlier: draft, review, refactor, ship, and for those, 50% of your bill is optional. Fast mode isn't a bad feature. It's a second lever most people never touch, sitting right next to the model picker, ready to double a bill nobody's watching. So build one habit: before a task starts, ask if it's simple or genuinely hard. Simple gets the cheap tier. Hard earns the expensive one. That's the entire system. 2x, that's the multiplier sitting on your invoice right now, for a difference of 0.5%. Make it a rule instead of a feeling. Set the cheap tier as your project default, escalate by hand only when a task earns it, and check the bill weekly instead of once a year. One more number said once: Opus 5 and its predecessor share the exact same price, which means this price war was fought without Anthropic touching Opus's number at all. Fable 5 moved, Opus didn't. 24 days ago, none of this math existed. The gap you've been paying for is younger than most of your open pull requests. Audit beats habit every single time you let a machine choose your spending for you. Run that ticker again on your own account and watch what actually scrolls past. Not model names this time, just the $signs you never questioned. The real skill in this job was never picking the flagship. It's knowing exactly when not to. So open your own price sheet tonight and find your own ×2 line, and ask yourself honestly, what is it actually buying you?